around Europe, what is happening is that affordable housing is one of the key questions. And in the last couple of decades, there were many different ideas on what should be done. And what I see is that the most important to be affordable in the housing market is to have an environment which is certain and calculable for all the participants. And for this reason, I think you have to have a good housing mix. And for example, Vienna has a very nice policy because Vienna, the city itself, has a big housing stock in its hand and can rent it out on a market and also in a social way. But also I think the approach what London has these days with the shared ownership, which can ensure cheaper housing, but on a very certain way, because there's a partial ownership for the tenant. It is also a good mixture of certainty and a more affordable price. So I think these are two examples which are good. But at the end, what is the most important to be calculable for a very long period of time, over the periods of governments and the cycles of the market itself, because people need to look in the future for decades and not just for years. What is happening is that usually policymakers are focusing on the demand side, which has a very political ground. It is easier for them, and the effect on the voters is usually more direct, because you can give money to the voter and let them get some new housing solution. The problem with it is that it pushes the prices up. So this is the reason why the supply side have to be supported more. And I think as you have to have a certain environment for the participants, even on the supply side, what is important is to have participants on a government level, or more like on the European Union level, which can ensure on the long term that the schemes supporting the supply side are calculable on a long horizon. In many cases, the programs lasts for 2, 3 or 4 years, but you need to have more like a decade long or longer period of time in the schemes to be calculable for the developers, for those who want to step in the market, because they need to put together a business plan for the next decade or for the next 20 years, and they have to be able to calculate with these schemes. There are two parts of this type of events which are very good. The first is just giving ideas to each other. This is why we have many good panel discussions, presentations, which can be interesting, which can have some effects on rethinking our views on the market. And the second is what is also very important, that having more affordable housing also means that we have to learn to build cheaper, and for this reason it is very important for people to meet, to find new ways to work together, to make a more competitive environment, because more competition at the end of the day means more affordable housing. And this is the goal of not just us as a policymakers, but I think all of us in Europe, because this is a key cornerstone of the future to solve the housing issue in Europe. And it is not only an issue in some certain countries, but I think all the European countries are common in this type of problem.